13:14. Because that you are going, and never coming back, and I, however absolute, may overlook your track. Because that death is final, however first it be, this instant be suspended above mortality. Significance that each has lived, the other to detect, discovery not God himself could now annihilate. Eternity, presumption, the instant I perceive that you who were existence yourself forgot to live. The life that is will then have been a thing I never knew, as paradise fictitious until the realm of you. The life that is to be to me a residence too plain, unless in my Redeemer's face I recognize your own. Of immortality who doubts, he may exchange with me, curtailed by your obscuring face of everything but he. Of heaven and hell I also yield the right to reprehend, to whoso would commute this face for his less priceless friend. If God is love as he admits, we think that he must be, because he is a jealous God, he tells us certainly. If all is possible with him, as he besides concedes, he will refund us finally our confiscated gods. 13:15. Death's waylaying, not the sharpest of the thefts of time. There marauds a sorer robber, silence is his name. No assault, nor any menace, doth betoken him, but from life's consummate cluster he supplants the bomb. 13:16. There's the battle of Burgoyne, over every day, by the time that man and beast put their work away. Sunset sounds majestic, but that solemn war, could you comprehend it, you would chasten stare. 13:17. While we were fearing it, it came, but came with less of fear, because that fearing it so long had almost made it fair. There is a fitting, a dismay, a fitting, a despair. 'Tis harder knowing it is due than knowing it is here. The trying on the utmost, the mourning it is new, is terribler than wearing it a whole existence through. 13:18. Our little secrets slink away, beside God's shall not tell. He kept his word a trillion years, and might we not as well? But for the niggardly delight to make each other stare, is there no sweet beneath the sun with this that may compare? 13:19. The notice that is called the spring is but a month from here. Put up, my heart, thy hoary work, and take a rosy chair. Not any house the flowers keep, the birds enamor care. Our salary the longest day is nothing but a bier. 13:20. Dear March, come in, how glad I am. I hoped for you before. Put down your hat, you must have walked. How out of breath you are. Dear March, how are you, and the rest? Did you leave nature well? Oh, March, come right up the stairs with me. I have so much to tell. I got your letter, and the birds. The maples never knew that you were coming. I declare how red their faces grew. But March, forgive me. All those hills you left for me to hew, there was no purple suitable. You took it all with you. Who knocks? That April. Lock the door. I will not be pursued. He stayed away a year to call, when I am occupied. But trifles look so trivial, as soon as you have come. That blame is just as dear as praise, and praise as mere as blame. 1321. When continents expire, the giants they discarded are promoted to endure. 1322. Go slow, my soul, to feed thyself upon his rare approach. Go rapid, lest competing death prevail upon the coach. Go timid, should his testing eye determine thee amiss. Go boldly, for thou paidst the price, redemption for a kiss. 1323. The vastest earthly day is shrunken small by one defaulting face behind a pall. 1324. Surprise is like a thrilling pungent upon a tasteless meat, alone too acrid, but combined in edible delight. 1325. I never hear that one is dead without the chance of life, afresh annihilating me, that mightiest belief. Too mighty for the daily mind, that tilling its abyss, had madness had it once or twice the yawning consciousness. Beliefs are bandaged like the tongue, when terror, were it told, in any tone commensurate, would strike us instant dead. I do not know the man so bold, he dare in lonely place that awful stranger consciousness deliberately face. 1326. How many schemes may die in one short afternoon, entirely unknown to those they most concern. The man that was not lost, because by accident he varied by a ribbon's width from his accustomed route. The love that would not try, because beside the door some unsuspecting horse was tied, surveying his despair. 1327. Of life to own, from life to draw, but never touch the reservoir. 1328. The symptom of the gale, the second of dismay, between its rumor and its face is almost revelry. The house's firmer root, the heavens cannot be found. The upper surfaces of things take covert in the ground. The memory of the sun not any can recall, although by nature's sterling watch so scant an interval. And when the noise is caught, and nature looks around, we dreamed it, she interrogates, good morning we propound. 1329. The butterfly's assumption gown, in chrysoprase apartments hung, this afternoon put on. How condescending to descend, and be of buttercups the friend, in a New England town. 1330. When a lover is a beggar, abject is his knee. When a lover is an owner, different is he. What he begged is then the beggar, O disparity! Bread of heaven resents bestowal, like an obloquy. 1331. My heart ran so to thee, it would not wait for me, and I affronted grew, and drew away. For whatsoever my pace, he first achieved thy face, how general a grace, allotted too. Not in malignity mentioned I this to thee, had he obliquity soonest to share, but for the greed of him, boasting my premium, basking in Bethlehem, ere I be there. 1332. Abraham to kill him, was distinctly told. Isaac was an urchin, Abraham was old. Not a hesitation, Abraham complied, flattered by obeisance, tyranny demurred. Isaac to his children lived to tell the tale, moral with a mastiff, manners may prevail. 1333. Knock with tremor, these are Caesar's, should they be at home. Flee as if you trod unthinking on the foot of doom. These seceded from your summons centuries ago. Should they rend you with, how are you? What have you to show? 1334. Whether they have forgotten, or are forgetting now, or never remembered, safer not to know. Miseries of conjecture are a softer woe than a fact of iron, hardened with I know. 1335. Floss won't save you from an abyss, but a rope will. Notwithstanding a rope for a souvenir is not beautiful. But I tell you every step is a trough, and every stop a well. Now will you have the rope or the floss? Prices reasonable. 1336. Elizabeth told Essex that she could not forgive the clemency of deity, however might survive. That secondary succor we trust that she partook, when suing like her Essex for a reprieving look.